What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. They want to head to the Enchanted Forest today. So let's dive in, get a read of what's going on in your energy. That came out quick. Wolf Spirit, Family, Dragon, Power. Give me two more, please, band. If this is your first time backstage, welcome. We're grateful to have you here with us. Please say hi to the rest of the beautiful creatures in the comments section. Willow Spirit, Flexibility, Butterfly Spirit, Transformation. Oh, this is someone leaving behind some generational curses here, okay? Some family stuff. Coming into your power. A shift, a transformation here. Let's dive a little deeper into this. Let's talk to this Wolf Spirit card first. Family. This card of family. What does Star Child need to know about this Wolf Spirit? Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Wow. Your truth is a Ten of Cups, driving away with friends. Tell me more about the victory here. Tell me more about the victory. The High Priestess. High Priestess of homo spirituality. This is someone owning their power, about their identity. This is around gender identity. Tell me more about this truth with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Tower. This caused a tower to your family, but you drove away here into a Ten of Cups. If this resonates with you, congratulations, Star Child. Here to be your cheerleader through it. Coming in with High Priestess energy here, listening to your heart as the High Priestess, listening to your heart. You started to hear your own voice. Start acknowledging your own voice, your own power with the dragon here. Tell me about this power. Tell me about this power. Page of Coins, Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? King of Swords. This is around a father wound too. King of Wands. A lot of this had to do with healing a father wound, Star Child. Okay, coming into your own authenticity. Also healed a father wound. There was a clashing of swords with a masculine energy. Okay, the King of Swords, as you're coming out here, is the King of Wands. Tell me more about your power here as the King of Wands. Five of Swords. This was someone who was quite cruel, but you're no longer being cruel to yourself, and you're in your Ten of Cups living your truth. Yep, Six of Cups, Five of Wands. Someone really badgering you about remembering where you come from. Where do you come from, Star Child? If someone's badgering you about where you come from, that's all about nurture. That's all about someone else's ideals. But you're clearly standing in your power here as the King of Wands and the High Priestess, owning your own Ten of Cups, and with the Page of Coins, raising your hand for a new assignment. Tell me about this Willow Spirit, this flexibility, Two of Wands. See, now that's standing boldly in power in your decision. We saw a Two of Swords back here, confusion of the mind. But you've taken your power back. You were bold enough to do exactly what you needed to do to live your best life. Page of Cups. Tell me more about this Page of Cups. King of Coins. Why the King of Coins? Four of Coins. Okay, I like this, Star Child, because this is flexibility, but this is also standing your ground with the King of Coins and the Four of Coins. This is standing your ground in your truth, holding back your energy of anyone who would come up against your decision, which is where your power lies. The flexibility is in the Magician. Tell me more about the flexibility of the Magician. Queen of Wands. No matter what was taken is coming back to you, Star Child. And the Four of Cups. Why the Four of Cups? The Three of Coins. Okay. The flexibility was having the heart to go out and find new community. Find new people that you resonate with. Find new family. As the Magician, you've created a whole new life for yourself. I'm getting the sense from this reading that that whole new life actually has nothing to do, unfortunately, with your family. You had to completely separate yourself from your family in order to step into this transformation and step into this life that you wanted. What are you not seeing here potentially with the Four of Cups, Four of Wands? That you're worth coming home to. The victory, star child. If you relate with this message and this was part of the struggle that you dealt with your family, this is not easy. This was not easy at all, but these cards that are coming out are so beautiful. You're forward facing the world here as the Magician, loving on yourself clearly. That's what you didn't see before, okay? The Four of Wands is clarifying a Four of Cups. You didn't see the beauty of you before. You were not able to until you got around some different people, some different culture, people that align with your soul's blueprint. Tell me more about this transformation with the butterfly spirit. This is really beautiful energy. This was not an easy transition with a Five of Cups in reverse, but you have no regrets moving away with the Six of Wands. I love this, Star Child. I love this because although I know there was a lot of struggle back here, there's no question. And we know how ugly this can get, okay? The beauty is that you moved away, you had no regret, and you're living in your truth. And because you're living in your truth and you're living in your authenticity and embracing this fire energy that was put out, you're showing up as the Magician. You're the Magician and the High Priestess here. That's extremely powerful energy, all right? And decided to head towards your Ten of Cups. This was part of what you're choosing to manifest. To be a Magician and a High Priestess. We can't have anyone coming up against our identity to live in this authentically. And this is very powerful energy. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are a very powerful person. This is also, I always call this the divine pair in tarot. It's not traditionally what is looked at as the divine pair. Usually it's, you know, the King and Queen of Wands or the King and Queen of Swords. But this is so powerful. I feel like this is all your energy, but this is a divine union of self as the Magician and the High Priestess. Star Child. Your creative energy is on fire. You can create anything that you want. You're showing me here that you chose to drive away to create a Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more what happened in this transformation. Eight of Swords, Two of Coins. It looks like you did spend, a timeline still trying to engage with the past and being up in your head about it, but it was like circles and circles again, the same thing happening over and over again. So what they're showing me is like the energy shift of going into communing with family and leaving, and how that would be such a disruption in the energy of a Magician and a High Priestess. And so you were in your sword energy, Eight of Swords energy, as you were still engaging, up in your head as you were still engaging with these people. But it looks to me like you decided to completely cut ties, completely let go of these family members, of these people that were standing in the way of you just wanting to live your best life, Star Child. And it's hard for many of us to get to that point, those of us that have ever needed to get to that point, because there's so much that we're told about family, the loyalty to family, the love to family, what blood means, right? Blood is thicker than water, all of those things that we have been brought up to believe. But you are producing something very, very magical here and a very, very beautiful life with the butterfly spirit. And you living your most authentic life, you vibrating high like this, Star Child, is good for you and it's good for the world. It's good for the world. You're reaching for a Ten of Cups here. You're reaching for whatever you choose to be complete emotional fulfillment, which means you're a pretty damn cool and pleasant person to be around. Who the hell would not want to be around a Magician, High Priestess energy that's living in their Ten of Cups? There's a freaking rainbow on this card. Who doesn't want to be around energy of someone who is reaching for their rainbow. If they do not want to be around that energy, they don't deserve to be around that energy. I would be around this energy any day of the week than this King of Swords energy any day of the week. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. Tell me more about this pearl of wisdom. There's a pearl of wisdom here in this butterfly spirit transformation. The Emperor, the Nine of Coins. Such good energy. I love this. And the fiercest kind of calm, okay? The drag queen named Venus walking around in all authority with the fiercest kind of calm, confident in self, trusting the Magician and High Priestess energy that you harbor with the Nine of Pentacles, singularly abundant. There is much that points here to this divine union with self, with the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician and the High Priestess. How many people go through their whole lives and don't come into divine union with self because they're so damn worried about what everyone else around them thinks, family and strangers? Okay, this is beautiful. This is authentic. I feel a lot of love in this. I feel a lot of self-love. And that does make you the Emperor, Star Child. Tell me more about this Emperorless energy. Fearlessly knowing who you are. Seven of Cups, dreaming a lot of dreams here. And Three of Cups. I love that. That's one of my favorite cards in this Tori Amos deck, okay? Dreaming of peace. All right. I believe in peace, bitch. We believe in peace around here, and that's been part of your dreams. And it looks like back here, right, when you were in this Eight of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, you tried to make peace with this situation, with these energies, with this family over and over again, and it just did not work. And I am here, and I'll tell you what, I would high five you through the mirror right now if I could, Star Child, for making the decision to walk away and live your best life, because that's where it's at. That's where it's at. This is beautiful energy. I love this energy. Tell me more about your dreams here. What else is in your dreams with this Ten of Cups and this Three of Cups? Emotional peace, emotional stability. Tell me more. Father Lucifer. Tell me about this devil energy. What is this devil energy in your dreams? Nine of Wands. Give me another one. Ten of Coins. Beautiful, Star Child. This is absolutely beautiful. You will not let anything or anyone stand in the way of creating your Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. We have both of them here on the table. Okay, this is really great. So you have your wands of defense here up against any energies that would come up against your dreams, against any bigotry, against any prejudice, against anything. You're just going for it, and you're going for it with the fiercest kind of calm and full of confidence and knowing who you are. I'm looking at someone who knows who they are. Beautiful. Very beautiful energy, Star Child. What more does the Tory deck want to tell us about this before we pull some symbols? What else do we need to know? This is great energy. This is great energy. Tell me more. Big wheel. Big wheel of fantasy. You're not waiting on fate. You're not waiting on what has been fated to you by your nature or your nurture. You're moving forward to live your best life as the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Tell me more about this Empress. Ace of Wands, creating. This is very creative energy. This is someone who is very grounded in being a creator. Okay, creating new beginnings, new you over and over and over again. There's continual growth here. There's continual manifestation. The wheel is going to continue to turn for you, and it will continue to turn for you over and over and over again every time you choose to step into a new manifestation, Star Child. I feel so much love in this energy, self-love, love for life, love for others. You can't go wrong. Why would anyone ever come up against this energy or convince anyone to be in a different headspace than this? No matter what you identify as, no matter what you're doing. Okay, that's definitely a general message. If someone does not want to see you in the Ten of Cups, someone does not want to see you in a Ten of Pentacles, someone who is hoping you won't see your power as the High Priestess and the Magician and deny that of you, they gots to go, blood or not, Star Child. Such beautiful energy. Love this Star Tribe. Love it. All right, let's pull some symbols. Let's get some final confirmation here with these symbols. Thanks for sharing your beautiful energy with me today. Very empowering. And doing it with the fiercest kind of calm. That's my favorite. Not reacting. There's no emotional reaction here. There's no bad reaction. This is someone who is very grounded in self. And this was not easy to get to. This was a journey. I'm kind of keeping it light over here on the family side because I don't want to dig into that energy. But this was a battle to get here. But you got all those secret spells. You know what to do, Star Child. Let's get some final energy. Power. That's right. Standing in your power. Nature, spirits, healer. Star Child, you're a healer because you have healed yourself. First of all, you had the courage. You had the courage to be yourself, okay? Which means that you have healed yourself. You are the true definition of a healer. We need to get rid of all of our biases of what a quote-unquote healer looks like in terms of spirituality, in terms of ancient texts. You're a healer. This drag queen is a healer. You know why? Because by living their life exactly the way that they choose to is giving other people the freedom to do so. Okay? Making you a healer. Beautiful energy. And that's where your power is, baby. You're standing in your power. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the nature spirits are here. The fairies are here to tell you how proud they are of you. Okay, Star Child. Your synchronicities on this reading are 46, 39, 37, and 32. Join us on Substack as we dig deeper into this reading. And if you'd like to schedule any services from me, my descriptions are in the box below, in the description box below. I'll see you for your next energy check-in, Star Child.